What up, gang? I am the Panther Trader, running on the TPT concepts. Today is August 25th, 2025, and I will be trading UJ and EJ today. But before we do that, let's get a word in from Jesus Christ. Let's thank our Lord and Savior. Okay. Today I will be reading from First John chapter 4, verse 19. And it reads, "We love each other because he loved us first." Okay. And I chose this verse because it's not easy to love people that quote unquote not in your family or your friends or somebody that you know. But this verse is pretty much telling us that we are supposed to love everybody because God created all of us equally. He loved all of us, even though, you know what I'm saying, we don't live up to his expectations. You do what I'm saying? So now, being 33 years old, having a wife and son now, I'm just trying to mature as a person, a man of God, and just learn how to love others. You feel me? And hope you guys can relate to that. And if you're going through that, just day by day, practice it. You feel me? That's all we can do. We're not perfect, right? In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, gang. The time is now 7:58. We have the New York Open in 2 minutes. But before you go to the technicals, always kind of Forex Factory, see what kind of news you have. Make sure you look at the currency and the impact. Okay, we got USD news at 8:30 a.m. Orange folder, right? May bring some volume into the market. We also have USD news at 10 a.m. Orange folder, impact. Okay, the folders that will impact the market the most are the orange and red. And I do this on the videos because again, I'm not sure who's watching this for the first time. I want you guys to be aware. These folders right here have little impact on the market, so you don't have to worry about this. And again, it's not financial advice, but I personally do not trade while the news is happening. So 8:30, I probably won't look to enter a position. Okay, I may find a window between 8:30 and 10. You see what I mean? And maybe get a nice push with this volume. All right. So let's go to the technical aspect of it. We're gonna start here on a daily time frame with UJ. The previous daily candle closes bullish, but you can clearly see we are in a nasty range here, man. Nasty, right? August price action have not been the best. But let's see here. We will mark up yesterday's high and below. Okay. Let's go down to the 4 hour time frame. Okay, we have a resistance here, a nice support down here, also a support here. Okay, let's see how this lines up on a 1 hour. Okay, on the 1 hour, we got resistance here. You got a support here. Like you got a closure below. Let's go to the 30 minute. Okay, the 30 minute, you did just get a closure below with some clean traffic. Okay, this does look like a setup, but the current candle have little to no top wick. So let's see here. If we can get price to pull back game, we may have a position right here as we come to the charts. Let's see. The price just continue to push down there. Clearly, we're not just going to press sell when we come to the market. But yeah, gang, if we can get a top wick to form, could you see here all these clean candles to the left? So if we can get like a retest of this level, I have sales coming down. Prices continue pushing down. And again, gang, August price action have not been the best. Almost as if um they want you to blow your account or something. Okay. So this is pretty much what we're waiting on for UJ. Okay, again, the advantage point is pretty much where I would just close partials when I inside the position. And again, we did get a nice closure below the support that they made on the 30. We got clean candles to the left. Again, I can't just come and press sell because I do need my strategy here. Let me explain to you what I mean. My criteria. Okay. We got a closure. Now I'm just waiting on the retest and confirmation. Stop loss advantage point. Take profit all ready before I even enter the trade. Had the bullish bias due to the previous daily candle closure. Previous 4 hour candle close bearish. Just broke the 4 hour low, so you could get a nice push down. Let's see. See if we can get a nice top wick or support formed, and then I'll have a sell stop to break the lows. Okay, other than that, I'll do buys above this level here. In a second. And again, gang, I'll be here to probably like 11, like 11. Yeah, because I gotta go to the gym. Yeah, gang, I gotta tighten up. Okay, gang, I'll take buys above this resistance here up to this advantage point. If we look left to get right, we see we have more clean traffic. Okay, but as far as these sales, definitely do need a top wick for this candle. You see, I'll be patient on UJ for now. See if that setup will come. Let's go to EJ, where the previous daily candle closed bearish. Okay, so let's see. There's the low, here's the high. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. And again, we're just looking for key support and resistance levels. All right, let's go to the 1 hour. 1 hour, we got a resistance here. Pretty much a support here. We got nice clean candles coming up here. So I guess this level. Let's see how these levels look on the 30. Okay, on the 30, you have a support here. Okay, we have nice clean candles coming down here. Okay, gang, and pretty much I'm just looking for clean candles, fair value gap, inefficiency, whatever time you're comfortable with. So let's see. I will do. Um, I'll do sales below here, and the reason I will take sales below this level is again, gang. Price created a support. I get a closure and a retest. I'll take my sales coming down. This will be my advantage point. Okay. Or price kind of pull back. I'm going to take profits here. So, see. Let's see. Mm, okay. And as far as the buy, it's pretty much the same thing. I'll take it above this resistance level because you got these clean candles here to the left, pushing up to that advantage point. And again, price can run without you. Our job is just to wait for our setup, our edge in the market. And when it shows up, we just enter. All right. I created this channel, you feel me? Because when I be trading by myself, I'll be forcing trades for no reason because I'm bored. But I felt like there was other people out there that may do that. So I'm like, if I do it, maybe it could help them, you feel me? And when they do it, when y'all do it, it's gonna help me. That's why I said we can trade on Zoom, gang. Just hit me up. You feel me? All right, so that's pretty much what I'm waiting for on EJ. And, and UJ, okay. Again, this candle is pushing down with no top wick, the same way this little bullish rally started with this candle with no bottom wick. All right, so again, price action has been a little different. Like even this breakout candle here, you see no bottom wick is just keep pushing up. So just gotta realize the market do move in cycles. You know, and you gotta know when your edge is there and when it's not. You know, and sometimes I'm starting to learn doing these videos. I may have to just sometimes take a risk. You know, if it's my strategy and I know the cycle have changed, I gotta just take low risk, but I still have to enter that trade. You know what I mean? Until I get familiar with that cycle, and then I can go from there. That's what I'm learning. Okay, gang, but we got like 20 minutes until news. We got news 8:30 and news at 10 o'clock. So let's be patient, gang, with the price action. Okay, gang. We got about 14 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close. We got news at 8:30, so we'll be patient. We don't enter our position just yet. We got news at 8:30 a.m. and news at 10. But we do have clean traffic to the left here. These sales coming down, but it would have to be our setup. And we do have clean traffic for these buys coming up. Okay, gang, just being patient and waiting for the setup. Is that pretty much the thing we can do, gang? Um, like today, this would be considered my no trade zone. Okay, and EJ, this would be uh, no trade zone as well. Okay, just be patient and on price action, gang. It is August 26, 2025. The time is now 8:16 a.m. And the breakthrough trader, better known as TPT concepts. You're now trading inside of the paradigm. So we're novice traders. I've been trading 2 years. And gang, we just got to keep pushing. You feel me? Got to keep pushing. Learning and trading is definitely not for the weak-minded. The, testing my mental capacity. You feel me? But that's the cool part about it. You just keep going. Feel me? Just keep going. 12 minutes until this candle close, gang. Okay, gang, we got about 9 minutes for this 30-minute calendar close. You see, prices starting to pull back. So maybe you can give us the retest we need for sales coming down. Again, we got news in 9 minutes. So no telling what the market is going to do. And again, it's not financial advice, but I don't really try to be in positions when the news come out. I try to wait for the market to make a move, make a decision. Because the news is pretty much already factored in, gang. You know what I mean? So you can get a huge push up and then come down, a huge push down, come up, or nothing could happen. But, it's better just to wait it out. You feel me? We got 8 minutes, 8 minutes, gang. Again, you saying this had a little tuck wick. So now you see it kind of pulling back up. And again, that's what I was saying about price action this month. This Buddha's kind of has no bottom wick and prices pushed up. So like I was saying, you just gotta realize when the market is in a different cycle. And by that I mean there's not a lot of clean traffic for me to trade in. Okay. The edge and strategy I use, pretty much clean candles like this. You know what I mean? And I did see this last night at Asian, but I didn't feel comfortable taking these buys due to the fact that, I don't want price to come back down. But just watching this price pattern and stuff, I'll take note of it. And when I see it again, let's see what's going on. Okay, gang, we got 3 minutes until news at 8:30. Okay, see what the market want to do. Yeah, you see that price pulling back inside because of these clean candles, gang. You know, we'll just be patient, let our price action. And again, gang, I'm based out of Banana. If you guys want to hop on and trade on Zoom or something, because doing this by yourself is really not. It's harder to follow your rules and stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm just doing these videos now to help us out. Start, the paradigm trader community, like the trader TPT concepts. Okay, we got 2 minutes for this 30-minute candle closure. Be patient because price is leaving wicks to fill and clean traffic coming down here. So let's just see. Okay, gang, that was the news candle. You see that the current candle just gave the previous candle a top wick. Let's see here. Okay. That candle did not close below. Hmm. Even on the 15, looked like it closed back inside of the range. Okay, again, let's get the market time to digest this news. Let's see here. Okay, got green numbers for the durable goods. All right, we got consumer confidence at 10 a.m. Okay, gang. So be patient, wait on price action, see if we can get a pull back up to this level. But if prices continue to push down, then that's all good. Okay. Yeah, again, you just don't want to hop into a sell, then price start pulling back, close back inside of this range, and you know, so just be patient, gang. And again, don't feel any kind of way with this August price action or this summer price action. Like, come on, gang. Like, it's like you just get random pushes. More so, not at the times that the market usually move. But it's all good though. It's all good, gang. That's why we're gonna trade together and get through it. You feel me? All right, let's be patient with this price action. Okay, gang. So as far as what we're waiting on here, again, we got the closure. We just waiting on the retest and some confirmation. Okay. You see prices. forming the support. Now we wanted to come back up, retest, and a closure below should give us a push down. Okay. And as far as EJ, I'll take buys above here with this clean traffic to the left, and we keep pushing up. Mm, Buys above here, sells above here. Yeah, we got clean traffic coming down as well. So you see why this is an advantage point. You see buys above here. You get a push up to this level. And that's pretty much all you're doing, gang. You're just looking left to get right. You're not really guessing or anything. You're just actually waiting for your setup that you feel comfortable taking. All right. I'm sure there's some traders out there that, traded all up in here and probably got paid, but I'm unable to do that. Like my brain doesn't process that. I was waiting for this closure above and this retest. Hold on a second. I was waiting for this closure above with this retest and a push up, but I wasn't at the market at that time. And then this push up in Asian last night because I was looking for it to come fill this imbalance, which it did. Had no bottom wick, you feel me? So really didn't feel comfortable entering those buys. But again, gang, doing these videos and doing this is helping me really pay attention and learn the cycles of the market. And again, gang, I've been trading for 2 years and I started around this time in 2023. So on our journey, gang, our journey to becoming profitable traders. Let's take it together. Okay, we got like 20 minutes for this 30-minute candle closure. You see on the 15-minute, you got a support. So let's see if price can make a resistance. You know what I'm saying? Price come up, make a little resistance, and then push down. Okay. Other than that, gang, thanks for the support. Anything you feel me that I can do on the channel better, or again, if you want to trade on the channel, just let me know. Um, I am curious to tap in with different traders around the world, the country. You feel me? I think that'd be cool. Like I said before, I am want to start my own trader community, the paradigm. So you feel me? Just come rock out with us. All right. Let's wait for this candle to close. We got 20 minutes. Okay, gang, this is the pullback we were looking for. All right. We honestly don't want price to close back inside of the no trade zone. All right. We want it to stay below the support. Okay. That it created right here. We want to get a push down to this advantage point and then potentially just take profit. All right. So again, we got about what 16 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close. So we'll be patient. And then again, the shear price did here when they made a resistance, it pushed down to these levels here. So, yeah, I'm not gonna trade in here though. This is not clean. This is not clean. So, and like I said, again, your edge strategy is gonna, you know, have different. You got to trade it differently in different cycles. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see here. You got the closure below. It's coming back. I might have sell stops to break this law. Let's see here, which is EJ. Already have a bearish bias. Let's see, sell stop. Let's see, for it. Yeah, I'll wait for a closure on the 30. Now we still got 14 minutes until 9 o'clock. And that's when the 4 hour candle close. Still just trying to pull back a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, this 4 hour candle trying to close bullish. The current 4 hour candle have little to no bottom width. Let's see here. Yeah, let's just be patient. All right. We got 12 minutes until this candle close. Okay, again, this is that top wick we wanted, retest, the price to come push back up to this level. Let's see here. Still do have about 9 minutes. Okay, gang, we got about 6 minutes for this 30-minute counter to close. We get a closure below. Could potentially have self-stops breaking the low. Okay. Let's see here. But again, price close back inside of this range. We'll just continue to be patient. Well, this is the push shot we were looking for, the support. to take our sales coming back down. So the price presents us with that setup. We will enter the market, but if not, we'll just have to keep waiting. It's almost 9 o'clock. And again, gang, hold on, I don't know if I was on mute the whole time, but what I'm about to say now, gang, I got a sell stop here. The flip of this candle, the price to push down, fill this wick, and hit this advantage point. But because it did not quite close inside of this range, okay. And this is a nice top wick. If price was to come flip bearish, but if we get price to, close above these levels, then the trade is probably voided. Okay. We still got 26 minutes, so yeah, I'll keep it here until again price closes above these levels here. As far as EJ, we're just still in this range. Got resistance here, support. So just wait on the closure below or above. And as far as UJ, I don't want to trade in this chop here, but I did get a closure below and a support made. But it does like price is pushing up. Okay, so I will delete the sell stop. Yeah, man. Any retail trader that I guess took short positions here are getting about to make it stopped out. And again, gang, being a professional trader from what I've been learning from these guys, you do got to just be patient and disciplined because you happen to sell here, now you're in drawdown. You feel me? So you happen to buy, hold on. If you happen to buy here, kind of stops you out. Now it's back where you entered. So yeah, it just I started to get frustrated with just not sticking to my strategy. So I let price do what it do now. Is it easy? Absolutely not, gang. Absolutely not. Yeah, again, price is getting a big push. Let's just be patient. We got 23 minutes for this candle to close. Okay, gang. Again, this 30-minute candle is has pushed up with no bottom wick. So maybe we can get it to, flip and close back below the range so we can take sales coming down. But if we close inside of no trade zone, clearly we're gonna not trade it. So it's all good, gang. We'll just be patient. Wait on price action, gang. We still got about 16 minutes for the candle to close. Okay, again, we got about 11 minutes for this candle to close, and you see we are getting a push up. So price could have been just pulling back to keep on pushing up. Okay. For EJ here, we got a rejection from this level here. The price want to close below, give us a push down, or close above and give us a push up. Okay, again, we got about 7 minutes. 7 minutes for this candle to close. Let's see what price want to do. And again, we get a closure below here. Think about having some sell stops. Because again, this candle did not close above the level. Like I was saying before, if this bullish candle don't close above this resistance here, I may have a sell stop when it flip bearish. Seeing as though it don't have a bottom wick, but we got 6 minutes for the candle to close. Let's just see. Because the price closed within this range here. The trade is voided anyway, so let's see. Okay, gang, we got less than 2 minutes for this counter to close. You see, we get a nice pullback here. And again, I won't just enter a short position. And again, this candle still doesn't have a bottom wick. So, like I said, August price action has been not simple for me to trade, I would say. About 20 seconds for the candle closure. Look, I was about to potentially close inside of this range with no bottom wick, which is not what we wanted to see. Yeah, yeah, price close back inside the range. And again, this is the range I'm talking about. You see, you get a closure above, that kind of pushes up. So, and again, gang, I did have a bullish buyer, so buyer step in is no surprise. I'm gonna be honest, gang. I know it's a lot of frustrated traders out there right now. Being patient and the setup not coming for two, three, 4 sessions in a row. Oh man, it'll take a lot of this one. That's what we gotta do though, guy. Yes, sir. Thanks again for all the support. Time is now 9:31. So let's just be patient, gang, and see what this NYSC open do. But again, we can't forget we do have news at 10 o'clock. So gotta be mindful of that as well. But yeah, I don't wanna trade in the zone today. Yesterday I was willing to do it to take these buys up. Again, we weren't at the chart when this move happened, but that's what we were waiting on in the New York session yesterday. A closure above, retest, buy stops, make it a high, or push up. But today, you see, we don't have clean traffic in this area, kind of choppy. But a closure below here, okay, we could potentially have sell stops to come down and hit this advantage point and take profit. Okay, so and as far as EJ just pretty much in this range. Maybe news will give us a push up, and then we can trade the pullback for buys coming on up, or maybe news give us a push down. Never know. And again, I think it is the consumer confidence and Richmond Manufacturing Index, 10 a.m. We'll be mindful of that. All right. We got about 22. We got about 22 minutes for this counter to close. Let's see here. I wonder if we get a candle closure below on the 15th. And this is why you got to be patient. Okay, gang. Wait for these candles to close. All right, gang. And if you're enjoying the content, I greatly appreciate it. Like and subscribe to the channel. Again, thanks for all the support. Okay, gang, this is the kind of price action I've been talking about for the month of August. We did get a closure above, but this kind of has no top wick, so I'm gonna hit it wait until news come out. Um, as far as usual, we're still within this range. We even like a hammer candle right here, made on the 15 inside the range. Yeah, I'll just be patient. See what price gonna do. So we got 13 minutes for this 30-minute candle closure. My bad, gang. I just did some push-ups. All right. But again, gang, if price come down, make a bottom wick like it is now, I will have a buy stop the break of this high because you see this kind of gave it a top wick, came down a retest. So you got a closure and then the retest and the confirmation will be the break of this candle's high right here to push on up. And again, we do have a bearish bias, but the previous forward candle clearly was bullish. So let's see if price want to continue pushing up or if this is a fake out. Yeah, we got about 11 minutes for this 30-minute counter to close and for news to come out at 10. So let's just be patient. Wait on price action, man. Okay, again, we got a little less than 7 minutes before news. We come out at 10. And again, gang, I'll just be patient. Wait on price action, see if maybe get a closure below. And we really don't want to be in a position. Yeah, we got the closure above. Just need the retest and confirmation. So basically, if price closes back inside of this range here, clearly we're gonna leave it alone. But if it closes above, okay, we may wait about 15 minutes after the news come out at 10, and the price still trading above this level. We'll take buys above here to push up to that advantage point due to the fact that we have these clean candles to the left. And as far as UJ, just have to wait. We want to close it below here to take some sales coming down, but we don't want to trade in this range here because these candles are not. You see the difference between these candles and these candles? These candles are kind of choppy. These are clean. Okay, clean traffic. All right, gang. We got about 4 minutes, 4 minutes, and then we got news coming out. Okay, gang. We got less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes for this candle to close. It look like it is about to close, potentially back inside of this range. Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute into news. We have 1 minute. Let's see. What price want to do? And gang, if we get a closure below, we're not just gonna hop into a sell. Because like I said, we have news coming out. And that's kind of like it's closing back inside of the range. Alrighty. Yeah. 5 seconds. And here come news. Okay, gang, this is the news candle. Let's give it like 15 or so minutes to see what it's gonna do. Until then, let's just be patient, gang, and wait on this price action. And again, gang, this is why you stay out of this range. I'm sure some people want short here, now they're gonna draw down. So yeah, okay. Here, here. We get a closure above, and then a bottom wick to come back down. I have a buy stop. Let's see here. Once again, you see these clean candles coming up here to the left. Great. And I also trade ETFs too. I was looking at this, trying to mark up this GOD on the 30. Got nice sales coming down. You see here. Go to the 15. Towards the buys. Yeah, take buys above here. Yeah, I'm marking at the levels for GOD. The daily, previous daily candle was, you see, it goes bullish with no bottom wick. Okay. And you see here, today we got a nice gap up. We got about, what, 3 minutes for this 15-minute candle to close. Okay. And again, gang, it just be simple uh breaking retest. I'm sure if price close below that level, retail traders are gonna hop in short, and then it may pull back a little bit, and that's what I'm looking for. A little pullback, so I can take my sales coming down. See, vantage point somewhere in here. Vantage point. Okay, again, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Let's go back to EU. See if we, okay. Of course, SPY. Really got a support here. There's some resistance here. Same traffic coming out. Oh wow, what a push. Okay, gang, let's see here. And again, gang, I would not just hop into a buy position. I want to see a bottom wick come to retest this, and I have a buy stop with regular highs. Got to close it, just waiting for the retest. And then confirmation. Okay, we got price to close about a level. Just waiting for that bottom wick for the retest. And then I will have a buy stop. The break of this previous candle high. That'll be my confirmation. Okay, gold, GOD, the ETF. Trade this as well. Price will definitely have to pull back to this level for me to take sales coming down. Uh, as far as UJ, we're currently in this range. So I will wait for that. As far as EJ again, I just need a pull back to this level, and I'll take buys coming up. Because you see what price did here. When you don't get a retest, price can easily close back inside the range. So, and if it just pushes up without us, then hey, it pushes up without us. Okay. We got a closure above this resistance here. Scratch UJ today. So, okay, again, time is now 10:17 a.m. Been here since around 8. You see how this 15-minute candle on GOD have little to no top wick. So let's see what that's about. And again, then either just push up, then I'll let it go. But I do want a little pull back to this level here, and then I'll have a buy stop. Of course, SPY. We did get a closure, but it's resistance. But seeing as we're bearish, we're gonna need something like a range two, pretty much for price to, and then we want to see price break these highs. And we want to see price break these highs up here to continue pushing up to fill the rest of this clean traffic to the left. Oh wow, you see that game? Ooh, Wow, you see here? Look at GOD. This is why you wait for a retest, gang. I'll let this go because it's not my strategy. And as far as SPY, it's for pricing when it comes to this wick. See everything. Yeah, gang, I will let it go. Towards the SPY. Let's see here. GOD. Still got 7 minutes for this 15-minute candle closure. Yeah, gang, these videos are definitely helping with my patience because I definitely would have been in some dumb trades by now. I will be honest. I'm thinking about having a sell stop here on UJ, gang, and breaking these lows. Hmm, let's see. But I'll be patient now. You see what I mean, gang? That's why I created these videos. I'm gonna let EJ go. I'll wait for the 15-minute candle to close. Like you see this price action, come on, gang. Like I said, August price actions have definitely not been simple for me to trade at all. I'll be honest. Okay, we see price pulling back on EJ. We wanted to come back, and then we take the buys coming up. Time is now 10:24 a.m. And as far as UJ, Yeah, gang. Remember I told you guys the price didn't close above there. I will have, yeah, I may have a sell stop. The break of these laws. Shade there. Previous 4 hour candle was bearish. It'll be a break of the current 4 hour lows to come potentially fill this wick to the left. So yeah, gang, I may have some sell stops. Um, this candle, yeah, kind of pushed up. Okay, so some liquidity. So if it breaks its own lows, they're gonna continue to push down. Like I said, we got clean traffic here. Price failed to break this resistance. So I will be activated if price crosses line. Okay, and the position will look something like this. Probably keep my stop above this resistance here. Okay, push down to my vantage point. It'll look something like that. Okay, there again. We got 3 minutes, 3 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close. And yeah, this sell stop again is the break of the support that it just made too. Clean counters to the left. So let's see if we can get a push down. I'm sure we're gonna get activated. So let's just see if price want to continue pushing down, then oh wow, I think I have been slipped into this position. But we'll wait until the alert goes off. Let me get rid of EJ for now. Yeah, the alert still haven't went off on trading view, but I was slipped in, so it's all good. Keep the stops above this high here. Okay, gang. See if we can get a push down. Wow, you see, the price didn't even hit it, and I was slipped down. That's all good. It is all good, gang. Okay, as far as GOD, I'm not really gonna read on SPY. As far as UJ, again, they slipped me, but it's all good. Let's see. Yeah, this all I was looking for a price to come down and make a support. See it wicked up, close below, had a sell stop to break of the lows. And you see the alert still haven't gone off on trading view, but I have been slipped into the market. So see how this trade plays out. Yeah, I'm keeping a pretty tight stop loss. Okay, again, let's see what this trade want to do. See if we can get a push down to this advantage point, compare this wick, and potentially hit this take profit. Um, we did have a bullish bias, and price did close back in the range, uh, but never broke above this resistance, and then kind of wicked above. So I had a sell stop below, trying to see if we can get a push down. All right, we'll pay attention to that. Here on GOD, let's see. Okay, guys. Again, see if we could use it to push down. See, I adjusted my level here on GOD because you see we get resistance here, you get a push down. Don't want to get caught. We definitely got a closure and a retest, but see here, price pushing back up. So I'll be patient for GLD as far as UJ. We want to see if we can come down, potentially fill this wick, like I was saying. And again, you see that price still have not Made an alert on my trade activated line. That's how you know I got slipped into this trade, but it's all good. We'll keep the stop loss above these highs. Okay. As you see here, you break above here, you're probably gonna push up. It's all good. We will manage the position the best we can. All right. And again, gang, I told you guys earlier, the price did not break above this resistance. I wanted to have a sell stop, and you see it didn't. It tried once, twice, and three times. Had a sell stop down here, and again, still haven't heard the alert, but they claim I'm activated. You know, Forex is known for slipping you. It's all good, just stuff that I'm learning on the camera. And I'm glad this is happening in real time. Okay, as far as GOD, this candle doesn't have a bottom wick. So let's see here. Candle closed in about 8 minutes. Don't want to trade in here. And again, game price was, making lower highs and lower lows. Made a resistance here and pushed down. Tried to close above. Again, failed to do so. So now I just want to see if we can get a push down. Still haven't heard the alert yet. Gang, I have an alert set on this line, so when it crossed down, it's supposed to be activated. Still haven't heard it. So it's all good. Really got slipped into this trade. 22 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close. Okay, wow. There you go. See here, closure and this rejection coming down, breaking the previous kind of lows. Trying to see if it can come down and fill this wick. Okay, that's pretty much what we had drawn out here to the left. But price can do what it want to do, like what GLD is doing right here. Mm. That's why I wanted to wait for this 15-minute candle to close. for the GRD because I could be taking some potential sales and get a closure below. Yeah, let's see here. About 4 minutes. 4 minutes for this 15-minute counter to close. Okay, well, UJ could have faked me out, but I will be patient. No, but bullish. Good price. Yeah, price break these lows. I'll see if it want to come fill this wick and potentially keep pushing down. Hmm. Yeah, again, we need UJ to push down, man. Push down, UJ. Ah, push down, baby. GLD. Look like the 15-minute. Yeah, gang. I'll just leave it alone. So no trades on now. And I'm glad I'm doing these videos in real time because, maybe I could have waited on this as well. All right. Because you see, it's technically price kind of closed at the level. So I had a sell stop below. So I thought it was some liquidity and wanted to keep moving back down for this clean traffic here. But okay, it is all good. Got about a minute for this 15-minute counter closing. I won't touch price in that range. Right. Price looks like it's about to come and stop me out. And again, gang, I need for the counter to close above the level. So as long as we're closing below, I'll stay in. A 15-minute did make a support, but let's see. Again, the stop loss is pretty much this resistance right here. All right, or price push down. So pose you back in the range for GOD. It might push up, but let's see. All right, gain of time is now 10:46. So let's see how this trade plays out. Probably stay in it till around 11:30 on the camera. But if I'm still in it after that, I'll just, let you guys know how it went on the next video. But for now, let's see if we can get this candle to flip bearish. Okay, and I'll keep pushing down. Like I said, we made a resistance here. Price tried to close above. Seller step back in the market. Did again. Had a sell start to break the lows. So just want to see if price can push down for me. You got a wick to fill and clean candles to the left. So and this is going counter trend. The previous daily candle was bullish. So let's keep that in mind. But the previous 4-hour candle was bearish. And you can see here it is below the current 4-hour lows, but we'll stay positive. All right. See how this trade play out. As far as GOD, we'll just let that go for today. That's what we'll be focused on right now. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's see if we can get price to like I said, continue to come on down here to hit the advantage point. To be honest, I may close a little bit at this wick fill here. If we can get price two pushed down at times down 10:57. 3 minutes until 11 o'clock. Let's see. And again, yeah, we got plenty candles here in the 15 to continue to push down. The price doesn't necessarily have to do that just because that's a we think, right? Okay. I'll explain why I entered the position. We got a closure in this range earlier. Okay, price made a resistance here. Tried to break it once, twice, three times, was unable to do it. Had a sell start to break it as low, uh, thinking that the price break is low, it would continue to fill this wick with this range of claim traffic and hit this take profit area. Okay. Um, and trading, all you can do is just go based off of your plan, you feel me? And that's what I did. So I will be patient and wait on price action. And again, the previous 4 hour candle was bearish, so let's see. It looks like this 15 and 30-minute candle may close below the range, which would be good if it closed below here. We got 20 seconds. And again, gang, thanks again for all the support. I greatly appreciate the like and subscribe to the channel. Okay. Okay, gang, we got a closure below the 15 and the 30. That was my alert right there. Okay. Let's see if we can get price to continue to push down. Again, gang, for me, it is counter trend to my bias that I had. I had a bullish bias. Okay. And I'm clearly in a sell position. So it's counter trend. But I explained to you guys the reason for me taking it, taking the trade. Had a closure in this range with all this clean traffic, a support made, unable to break this resistance where price pushed down to this wick once, twice, three times. So now I'm trying to see if price gonna push down. The current candle does not have a top wick, so I'm expecting for it maybe to come flip bullish, create a top wick, and continue pushing down. All right. And again, gang, as long as we are, I want to say trading below this resistance level here that I was talking about earlier, um, I can see price coming to push down potentially, but that's what we have stop losses for, because we do not know what price is going to do. We'll just get in when we see our edge. All right, gang. So let's be patient, wait on price action. This candle just opened. And to be honest, I'll probably call it a session after this candle closed, to be honest. That'll be about 3 hours and 30 minutes. I gotta go grab my son, spend time with my wife. Yeah, gang. I usually, Sit here for about 3 hours, 3.5 hours max. Usually I want to do 2 to 2.5, but when I'm doing these videos to bring value to you guys' life, I'll wait longer, things of that nature. And again, I've been traded for 2 years. So it's full disclosure, you feel me? But yeah, we're currently in a short position on UJ right now. Okay. I had this drawn out earlier, sales below. So let's see if price wants to continue to push down to fill this wick. And again, gang, this candle has no top wick. So if it pulls back, I won't be surprised because 85% of candles have top and bottom wicks. You could just go on your chart and just do the research one day. But yeah, I'll close a little bit at this advantage point, which would be this wick fill here. And once price hit the advantage point, I'll probably move my stops to in profit. Let's see here. You know what, gang? Since I have a bullish bias, I may actually close a little bit here. The gig game price pulling back would be no surprise to us because we already know about top and bottom wicks. So let's see what price want to do though. We can get a push down to the support here. I'll close a little bit of the position. Due to the fact, again, this is a counter trend trade and this counter doesn't have a top wick, so it could easily pull back. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there, gang. Okay, I'm gonna close a little bit right there. Okay, I was about, let me say, yeah, about almost 11 pips. And again, gang, the reason I closed a little bit there is because this candle does not have a top wick and we just hit the support. Don't forget, gang, this is a counter trend trade, so you gotta take profits when you can. So now let's see if price can fill this wick and continue to push down. I'll bring my stop to about right here. Now we're pretty much in a risk-free trade. Okay. So basically, gang, your price close above the stop loss, I'll be out. But we want to see if we can come fill this wick now, okay? Good trade, gang, good trade. And this is what patience pays off. I know the last, I think, two or three, yeah, maybe three videos, maybe four videos I posted. No, the last three I posted, I didn't take a trade. But the other one before that, I posted that trade on Instagram. Oh, I'm glad I said that. I gotta take a picture of this trade. But yeah, gang. Patience pays off. Waiting for your setup. Let's see, we did get the advantage point hits. Let's see here. Okay, we definitely hit that advantage point. Now let's see if we can get a wick for you. Yeah, good trade, good trade, gang. See a person keep pushing, keep pushing. All right, we'll probably take some more right there. Great trade, gang. Great trade. See here. Take a picture. All right, I'm gonna screenshot this trade. Boom. Way to go, gang. All right. That's what it is when you wait for your setup. All right, not getting FOMO. That was a great trade. And you see how price is pulling back at the level I had made the advantage point. And again, gang, all you gotta do is just look to the left to get right. Let's see here. Let's fit. And again, this candle had no top wick, so it's no surprise that it's pulling back, which is why we took profits when we did. Okay. But overall, this was a good trade, gang. Good scalp position. Okay. Let's wait to see how the rest of this trade play out. We got about 20 minutes for this 30-minute candle close, so let's see. Okay, gang, good trade. Good overall trade. Okay, we still got price pushing down. Got price pushing down to these levels. See if we can get it to fill this wick. Again, gang, just being patient, waiting for the setup. And I'm glad I call all of this on camera today. And I'm gonna be honest, gang, I wasn't didn't feel the best today, but I had to fight through it, come do a video anyway. Like I told you guys, I want to do it for 21 trading days straight. I don't care how I feel. All right. Less than 2 minutes for this 15-minute candle closer. When price hit this level here, I'll exit the whole position and I'll call it a session. Okay, what is that about? About almost 20 pips. That's a good trade, gang. And again, price can continue to come on down. All right. This would be the whole position. If you're in this position now, that'll be the whole position down there. Okay, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm trying to see what price does right in here. Okay. And again, gang, if you're enjoying the content, definitely appreciate it. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for all the love, gang. I'm based out of Atlanta. We can hop on Zoom again and trade together. Let's break this trade down one more time. You see here we had the no trade zone because of all this chop. I was willing to trade in this range here because of all this clean traffic. All right. Price broke below the support. You see this resistance that it created? It tried to break once, twice, three times, could not do it. Had a sell stop to break of the lows. Price came up. I was in drawdown a little bit. And now you see we got to push down to hit the advantage point and potentially fill this wick for the full TP, which is 20 pips. Okay, gang. I'm just here trying to make trading simple for novice traders, especially pretty much people that are, 2 years and below, because this is my second year of trading. I created this channel to help me out with my discipline because I guarantee you, gang, if I wasn't doing this video, yo, I might have been in a buy here, freaking buy here, a sell over here. You know what I mean? I'm joking, but I'm just trying to say that trading with a community, it really do help you out. Okay. And I'm trying to start a community gang, the Paradigm. That would be the name of the community. Come trade inside the Paradigm gang with the Prather Trader or TPT Concepts. Okay, on the 15, you see you did get a closure below the advantage point, but you get some buyers to step in, which is no surprise here. But I actually moved a stop loss about right in there. See here. Okay. And again, gang, on this channel, just like my mentor, Nick Stewart, on Time to Eat trading channel, it will be videos on here where you have no trade days. It'll be videos where we take trades. Professional trading is just you pretty much waiting for, your setup. Okay. And to be honest about the trade I just took here, now that I'm analyzing it, I could have waited for this candle to close, right? Waited for that top wick and then put a sell stop, which I did have sell stop to break these lows. I just didn't do it in that order, if that make any sense. So I got to get better with the order in which I do things. Again, which is what a community will help me out with. Okay. So come on, y'all. Tap in with me. You feel me? Let's get it going, gang. All right, you see prices is pulling back clearly. Yeah, price come tap this line, I'll be out to trade. But we wanted to come down 12 minutes, 12 minutes into this 30-minute candle closure. And pretty much, gang, you don't want to trade where you see candles looking like this. All right. You want to trade where you see the candles looking clean. Even here, you still have clean traffic. Go to the 15 minute. Let's go to the 15. Clean candles. Okay. Clean candles to the left. All right, gang. You had a closure below the support, then a push down. 30 minutes, same thing. This was the support we marked up when we first came here. Closure below. A nice top wick for the retest. Confirmation, break of the lows. Then you get a nice push down. Probably the cleanest trade of the New York session so far since we've been here since 8 a.m. All right. So let's be proud of ourselves for staying disciplined because it's not easy. All right. 10 minutes to this candle close, gang. Okay, gang. Overall, good trade. I'm about to call it a day. You see price putting them back. I pretty much took everything out down there. I closed most of it. Okay, gang. Great trade, great trade. Got almost 20 pips. All right, let's measure it out again. So you won't think it's cap. Boom. See that? About 16 pips. Great trade, gang. Like we said, this candle did not have a top wick, so it is pulling back. But thanks again for all the support. Whoever's watching. Again, you can hop on the trade with me. Just hop on Zoom. I'm based out of Atlanta. All right, I will be back. I may post some for Asian session. If not, I'll definitely be back in the morning for New York. All right, I am the Pray Trader TPT Concepts. Please like and subscribe to the channel, gang, because that is how we reach each other. You know what I mean? Keeping God first. You are trading inside of the paradigm. God bless.